When your mommy and your daddy love each other very much, they create you. And you have your own set of DNA. That is a mix between your two parents. And today we're gonna find out how rare your DNA is.
Number 7, mosquitoes don't bite you. You're at a summer barbecue, the sun's shining, friends are out, and the mosquitoes are having a buffet. Everyone's slapping themselves silly, doing the slap dance, itching like crazy, except for you. You're just chilling, wondering why your friends are suddenly swatting air like they've lost their minds. Well, it turns out you've got a secret weapon, your DNA. The ABCC11 gene isn't just there to mess with your sweat glands. It's the reason you're basically invisible to mosquitoes.
This is an overpowered one. I'm just gonna say it, this one's OP. If you have this one, you are OP. I get touched by mosquitoes everywhere I go. I'm like a magnet for it. Whatever DNA that he's talking about, I have the opposite of that one.
Usual chemical signals that scream dinner time to these bloodsuckers. It's like having a built-in mosquito force field. No bug spray, no fancy gadgets. Just your genes quietly saying,
I wonder if there's any drawbacks though.
Number 6, you don't smell bad. You know 20%. How some people can work out?
Bro, my DNA sucks! I don't have any of these! I smell like Alright, I don't always smell bad, but I can smell bad. Like if I go to the gym, you know, and I don't come home and shower, I'd be smelling things I wish I never have.
Through the heat or dance at a party. And somehow they just don't smell. No deodorant, no sweat patches, just fresh like a mountain breeze. Well, they've got a special twist in their genes, the ABCC11 mutation. Here's how it works.
Is that real?
Normally, apocrine glands in our skin produce a protein-rich sweat that bacteria love to munch on. That's where body odor comes from, basically bacteria's stink party. But in people with this mutation,
Whoa, so when you stink, it's because of the bacteria, not necessarily because of your actual sweat. Like your sweat itself doesn't stink, but it's the fact that there's bacteria on your sweat, which is why it stinks. Okay, that's gonna make me want to shower way more, because sometimes, you know, I'll come up from the gym, I'll be all sweaty, but then I gotta record, I'm like, I'll shower later. But now that I know that I'm stinky because of bacteria, that's 10 times grosser than if it was just stinky sweat.
Barely produce any of that sweat. The result? No sweat for the bacteria, no stink. Well, actually, the secret is in your dry, crumbly earwax.
What?
You read that right.
What?
The ABCC11 mutation not only makes you smell free, but also gives you dry earwax. So if you're sporting that, congratulations. You're in the no odor club. Of course, don't expect superpowers. It's not going to stop you from getting sweaty palms or a shiny forehead. But it does mean your armpits aren't throwing a stink parade every time you step outside.
What is dry earwax? What does that mean? Like you just have a crust crumbling out of your ear holes? Is it like crumpled up chips that are just like falling out of your ear? Like what does that even mean? Just crusty earwax. That's pretty gross. Well, I guess slimy earwax. Earwax at all is gross, to be honest with you. But hey, at least you don't stink. That's actually, I would take that deal. That's a good deal. Good trade.
Number 5. You have the nose of a bloodhound.
Rarity 1%. He's not really going over how rare these are. This is a 1% rarity. It's pretty low.
Into a room and just know someone microwaved fish 2 hours ago. Meanwhile, everyone else is like, I don't smell anything. Congratulations. You might have one of the most overpowered sniffers in the game. We're talking about hyperosmia.
Adam's got that.
It's not just good smelling. It's someone changed shampoo and I can smell their trauma level. Your nose isn't a scent detector. It's a full-blown forensic lab. You don't just smell dinner. You detect the seasoning. This is because of mutations in your OR2, J3, or related olfactory receptor genes. Your nose has more active sensors than most people, and your brain is just better at processing all that smell traffic. And yeah, it's not all roses. You walk past a trash bin and get hit with a wave of memories you didn't ask for. Public transport, torture, and perfume counters might as well be tear gas.
I mean, that's just the most like love-hate relationship ever. You drop a dookie and it's like World War II. But then you go order pizza that night. When you open that box, Okay, I gotta chill. But you get my point though. I don't think I have that. I think I have decent smelling, but not like crazy cool. I have heard though that humans can actually smell blood, like better than sharks. Let me double check that. While I potentially was incorrect, But did you know that humans can smell rain? That's pretty cool. Go us, man. Number 4.
Number 4. You don't need much sleep.
1%.
We all have the one friend who barely sleeps, wakes up before the sun, and somehow manages to be annoyingly productive. Or maybe you are that friend. Turns out it might not just be caffeine or stress keeping you up. It could be your genes. The DEC2 mutation, the tiny genetic twist that makes your brain think, sleep? Who needs it? People with this mutation naturally require way less sleep, sometimes just 4 to 6 hours a night, while the rest of us stumble around like sleep-deprived zombies.
That's me.
It's 2 a.m., and while everyone else is snoring away, you're wide awake, reorganizing your closet, binge-watching documentaries, or contemplating the meaning of life. Then, at 6 a.m., you're fresh as a daisy, already halfway through your to-do list, while your friends are still drooling into their pillows. But don't get too cocky. This isn't a superpower to push.
No way he's saying this because this is what I was gonna say. This is what I was waiting till he was done going over it, and then I was gonna say, this seems like a superpower. That sounds awesome. But I also wonder what that effect that has on the body, because your body does need to sleep. And if you're not getting enough sleep, then you end up aging way quicker. Then you end up being more likely to go insane. Then you lose cognitive function.
Innovation still messes with people's health, even if your genes let you get away with it for a while. It's like being blessed with a high-speed car, but still needing to refuel eventually.
No, if I agree with that analogy, but okay, let's check out number 3.
You have unbreakable bones.
1 in 100,000 people have unbreakable bones. I don't have that. I broke my collarbone, had to get surgery. Broke my ankle, broke my foot. Don't have that. I got breakable bones.
Ever trip over a crack in the sidewalk and think, I'm about to break my wrist, but somehow you walk away without a scratch? Maybe you've got a secret. It's called the LRP5 mutation, and it makes your bones so dense and strong, they're basically reinforced concrete. Doctors who've seen LRP5 mutants call their bones denser than most people's hopes and dreams.
Okay, this one has to be a superpower, right? I was gonna joke about the last one being a superpower, but then he said it wasn't, but this one must be. What is the drawback about having like super strong bones? These people are mutants. He's right, they're mutants.
Medical scans look like you've got steel rods inside. Even dentists get nervous
pause.
drilling your teeth. And the best part, this isn't something you can train for. It's written in your DNA.
Now, I will say, I'm no doctor, so don't quote me on this one either, but you actually can increase your bone density and your bone strength by, like, lifting heavy weights. That's helped a lot. There'll be a graphic on screen right there about a study that says that. Number 2.
You can't feel pain.
That's the worst thing ever. That's the opposite of a superpower. You might think that's cool if you can't feel pain, but it's a curse. I'm pretty sure most people who have that end up, like, not even living very long. Anyway, it said 1 in 25 million people have that DNA. That is super rare.
You're at a winter festival. The air is freezing. People are bundled up in scarves and gloves, shivering like penguins. And there you are, just chilling like it's a mild spring afternoon. You're munching on ice cream, wearing a t-shirt, and everyone's staring at you. The thing is, you don't just resist the cold. You don't feel pain, like, at all. We're talking about CIPA, or congenital insensitivity to pain with anhidrosis. This ultra-rare mutation messes with the nerve signals that tell your body, hey, this hurts, and hey, you're overheating. Think about how this would work in real life. You stub your toe on the coffee table, no flinch.
Bro, your toe could be like sideways. You could stub it so bad, and you'd be like, I don't know. I wonder if they don't feel like good things too. Like if they get a massage, for example, are they like, don't clip that. Don't clip that. We're not doing. Where's 2025? We don't do that anymore. We don't clip sus things. We're past that phase. But my point is like, I wonder if they actually do feel that, or if it's like only things that hurt they don't feel.
Cooking, nothing. Fall off your skateboard, just brush it off and keep going. Sounds like a superpower, right? But here's the catch. Pain exists for a reason. It's your body's warning system. Without it, injuries can go unnoticed and become dangerous. And as
God.
If that wasn't enough, the same gene makes it hard to sweat. That means you could overheat easily, especially during a workout or on a scorching day. Imagine running a marathon and your body just forgetting to turn on the AC. So, while CIPA sounds cool, literally, it's a double-edged sword. No pain, no sweat. but a constant risk of not knowing when your body's in trouble.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people with that die very early, generally. Anyway, number 1, the golden blood. I've never heard of this one. Rarity, 50 people identify globally. What? There's only 50 people in the world with this one. Golden blood? That can't like mean literally they have golden blood, right? No way.
Golden blood. You walk into a blood donation center thinking you're just doing your bit, but the staff suddenly gets wide-eyed, whispers start flying, and they're treating you like you're carrying the philosopher's stone. Turns out, you've got Rh-null blood, the rarest blood type on Earth. It's the rarest genetic mutation in the world, so it's called the golden blood. Why? Because it's like the universal donor of the blood world. People with Rh-null blood can donate to anyone with rare Ra-negative blood types, making it life-saving for those with blood compatibility.
That's actually insane. Now, I don't know too much about blood, but I know that if you donate blood, you can only, like, each person has, there's like different categories of blood. There's like, negative. There's different types of blood, okay?
Daddy, chill.
And if you donate blood to another person, they have to have the same type of blood as you. But this type of blood can be donated to all of them. It's like the guy at school who's friends with everyone, but most people have their own friend group. But that guy is like, I'm friends with you guys and you guys and you guys, but you guys are only friends with you guys. Was that a good analogy?
But here's the catch. Rh-null folks can only receive Rh-null blood in return. It's like having a platinum credit card for others, but when you need help, only one tiny VIP club can assist you.
Yeah, that was a better analogy than whatever I said. This guy's on. This guy knows, this guy's good. This guy knows his stuff.
Club's so exclusive, there are believed to be only around 50 known people worldwide with this blood type.
Wow, that was insane. If you guys had any of those super rare DNA, let me know in the comments. I don't think I had any. I have red hair though, so that's a thing. But if you guys enjoyed today's video and want to watch another one, make sure to click right here.